And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. I'm Derek Ray, and keeping me company here on the commentary gantry is Stuart Robson. And getting ready for what should be potentially thrilling action here. It's China up against Norway.
Thanks, Derek, as always. This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
And here's the starting 11 for China.
Well, it's great to see them playing with the front two, but for it to work, they need to have a good understanding. They need to link up with each other and provide a different set of skills.
Here's how Norway will begin the game.
Well, they're starting with an attacking 4-5-1 formation with three players in advance of two holding midfielders. But it's important that the wide players come in field to join the centre forward at the right time.
And now they get the ball rolling. Well, good-looking play with the ball at her feet. A fine block. Reiten. Blackstad. Guro Reiten. Gao. Wang. Gao Chen. Zhao Yuyi. On the offensive. I'm not testing the keeper at all with that effort. Just the challenge that was required. Julia Blackstad. Guro Reiten. Vilde Risa. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Zhao. This attack looks highly promising. Crossing opportunity. Amalie Eikeland. And after that fantastic effort, it's gone out for a throw-in. Eikeland. Well, we saw what she was attempting with the ball at her feet, but it didn't quite work out. Zhang Jin. And Zhang. I must say, this looks promising. They really look after the ball when they have it. Hegerberg. Burisa. Unable to keep the ball. Gao Chen. Efficient play to hold on to the ball and wait for teammates to get there. And it's gone behind for the corner. Elects to go short. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Corner once more. Keen to take it short here. Zhao. A good and fair challenge. Ada Hegerberg. Julia Blackstad. On to Reiten. Good-looking play as she tries to get them onto the front foot, but really sticking to their task defensively. Wang. Running room in the wide position. Credit to them for winning back possession. Reiten. Could be dangerous. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Zhao Yuyi. And is she going to score from here? And the keeper there to deal with it. Now how about the short corner? Wang. Magnificent challenge to win it back. This might be ideal for the counter. Amalie Eikeland. Well, the attacking options appear plentiful. Well read to ease the pressure. Zhang. Might be able to get in behind the defence, but nothing comes of it. No way through. Well, they're going for the short one. Fine tackle there to prevent the chance. Mornum. Amalie Eikeland. Tuva Hansen. Hegerberg. Engen. Read it superbly to take back possession. Oh, showing excellent vision. Well, showing how good she is at holding the ball up. Well, that's a really good authoritative tackle. Throw in here. Maren Mjelde. Ingrid Sirstad Engen. Eikeland. Not a good pass. Wang. Still level here, but the pressure escalating. Mornum. Now with Reiten. Ingrid Sirstad Engen. Amalie Eikeland. High quality defending. Can they hit on the break? Wang Shanshan. Poor pass. Torres Dottir. Engen. On to Reiten. Interception to snuff out the danger. Zhang. And Wang. Well, they need to get tighter. Great reflex action.
Well, that should have been a goal. Mind you, it's a brilliant save.
It's a short corner. Tremendously strong in the tackle. Amalie Eikeland. Hansen. Wang Shuang. Superbly read and executed. Eikeland. Berisa. Wang. And making headway. Oh, great defending. Berisa. Hansen. Eikeland. And the quality of pass needs to be a bit better. Yao Ling Wei. And Zhang. Gives it a go. A goal! 1-0. A fully deserved advantage based on what we've seen.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Engen. Vilde Berisa. Just looking for the right moment for that final pass. And options in the centre. A good and fair challenge. Gao. Now with Wang. Wang Shuang. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Wilde-Berisa. A really effective shielding under pressure. Hegerberg. Well, they're on the scent of something positive. Monum. Now can they create something? And a goal! An end-to-end game, and they weren't behind for long.
Well, let's look at this again. The 1- and 2-touch passing is absolutely outstanding to play around the pressure, but you have to ask questions of the keeper. Could she have done better? I think so. You can't be beaten at your near post like that.
So in business once more, on the back of that very important equaliser. 1-1. Julia Blackstad. Engen. Spot on with that tackle. Wang. Zhao. And fed forwards. She's made a really important challenge. And China ready for the throw-in. It needs an accurate cross. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Guro Reiten. It is a decent-looking attack here. Splendid defending, and it needed to be. Wang Shuang are getting the ball forward, but nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Wang. Well, they've lost the ball. Amalie Eikeland. They could nudge in front. And there's the goal she was hoping for. Now she can celebrate.
Well, just watch this again. A change of pace, a change of direction, and a decent finish. That's a very good goal.
So back underway at 2-1. Tight contest here. The cross is on. So nearly at half-time, and the home side trailing, albeit not by much. Stuart, your thoughts up to this point?
Well, it's certainly been an open game, with chances for both teams. But they must start winning some of those individual battles, particularly in the wide areas, if they're going to get anything out of this.
I must say, this looks promising. This could be the equaliser. It has to be. Frantic action from one end to the other. They weren't ahead for long, and this match is level again.
Well, here it is again, and it's really poor defending. They just don't show enough urgency to get tight or make a block, which is why the ball's ended up in the back of their net.
And it's level again here. Both sets of fans being put through something of an emotional mangle. Brighton. Nicely timed tackle. Gao Chen. Zhao Yu. Oh, fine use of the ball. And a very good challenge. Hegerberg. Guro Reiten. Maria Torres Dottir. And scope for them to produce something exciting. And the flag does go up. Must have been close. Zhao. Wang Zhao. Zhao Yu. Now, far from the ideal pass, you've got to say. Ada Hegerberg. And Zhang. Oh, fancy footwork. Must score! And a goal to re-establish their advantage. Just look at the celebrations.
Well, here's the replay, and just look at that power. That's almost unstoppable. That's a great strike.
Well, back underway, and a glut of goals here. 3-2. Aikelan. Amalie Aikelan. Frida Mornum. Well, the attacking options appear plentiful. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Zhang. Zhao. On to Wang. Might be dangerous. Oh, it could be. Closing down well. And how about that for a save? Well, she's on her game. Wilde-Boer-Risa. Really a very poor ball. Oh, lovely incisive pass. Well, nothing comes of the attack when all is said and done. Engen. On to Reiten. Well, real difficulty keeping the ball. Zhang Rui. This attack looks highly promising. Tremendous challenge. And attempting the through ball. Real chance. In it goes! To square the game! What a contest this is turning out to be!
Well, as you can see, what an excellent backheel this is to set up the goal. And the movement is good, making for a comfortable finish. It's a really great goal.
Underway once more, level at 3-3. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Hegerberg. And using her considerable strength to shield the ball. Wang. Might be able to get in behind the defence. Wonderful chance! Really sound goalkeeping.
Well, that had to be a goal, didn't it? What a stop that is.
Can someone get on the end of this? Not quite the clearance they were hoping for. Oh, big opportunity. And there she is, at the double. Nobody can get close to her.
Well, here it is again, and really you have to question the goalkeeper. She shouldn't be beaten inside that near post, even if it was a good strike.
Well, how about this? 4-3. Blackstad. Eikeland. Superbly read and executed. Good technique displayed. Can she connect with a teammate? And a very good challenge. Guro Reiten. The first half here comes to an end. Great reflex action.
Well, that should have been a goal. Mind you, it's a brilliant save.
And Zhang. Gives it a go. A goal! 1-0. A fully deserved advantage based on what we've seen. Now can they create something? And a goal! An end-to-end game, and they weren't behind for long. And there's the goal she was hoping for. Now she can celebrate. This could be the equaliser. It has to be. Frantic action from one end to the other. They weren't ahead for long, and this match is... And Zhang. Oh, fancy footwork. Must score. And a goal to re-establish their advantage. Just look at the celebrations. Real chance. In it goes to square the game. What a contest this is turning out to be. Might be able to get in behind. Wonderful chance. Really sound goalkeeping.
Well, that had to be a goal, didn't it? What a stop that is.
And there she is, at the double. Nobody can get close to her. Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. An effective challenge. And that is how to block. Hegerberg. And the pass could do damage. Good strength to keep the ball. Really vital interception. Zhao Yuyi. Well, not giving the opposition a look in. That's strong play. Keeping possession of the ball with authority. Opportunity. It's goalkeeping of the highest class.
Well, that should be a goal, really, but what a wonderful save that was. Brilliant from the goalkeeper. She's just saved her team there.
Well, opting for the short corner. Fine tackle there to prevent the chance. Monum. Hegerberg. Reiten. Engen. Ada Hegerberg. There's a slide rule pass. Just couldn't capitalise there. Zhang. And Wang. Well, she has no intention of parting with the ball. Is this the moment? Oh, it's in! A two-goal cushion now, and the lead fully merited.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
And if you enjoy high-scoring contests, this has been the game for you. And beating her marker. It has to be. What a lovely strike. Lethal piece of finishing. Drilled home with true conviction. Tremendous goal.
Let's see this again, because the delivery into the box couldn't be any better. Played into just the right area, and the movement is good, making for a comfortable finish. It's a really great goal.
And I must say, I'd have to go back quite a few years to remember the last time I covered a game with a scoreline of 5-4. Zhang. Yao. Happy to pass the ball, but remaining patient. Is it going to be? Could be. In it goes! Delighted to be two in front. Things look good for them now.
Well, just watch this again. A change of pace, a change of direction, and a decent finish. That's a very good goal.
Shielding the ball superbly. Has the strength to hang on to it. In position here to protect the ball. But just like that, possession changes hands. Wang Shanshan. Doing well to keep possession. Using her considerable strength to shield the ball. Room to manoeuvre on the wing. Thwarted by the post. Well, questions have to be asked defensively. Not that she's going to be worried about that.
Well, here it is again, and the defending simply isn't good enough. They have to react quicker, deal with the danger and show more urgency, none of which they did, and that's the result.
Well, that's really strong play to keep hold of the ball. Well, strong play here. Zhang. Beautiful pass. Moving the ball effectively. Chance to finish. Routine, really. Reiten. Guro Reiten. Oh, nice ball over the top to chase. Just waiting for the support to arrive. Well, chasing this game, but the corner might help them. Elects to go short. Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. Zhang Rui. On to Wang. And it might be able to clear the danger, at least for now. Good strength to keep the ball. Burisa. Blackstad. She just doesn't want to give the ball away. Oh, great defending. Could be a chance to break here. A delicious piece of skill. Do they have the guile to open up the defence? And they'll regard that as a very disappointing end to the move. Really nice ball. Flag up, tight offside. So making the substitution now. Well, shielding the ball admirably. Ada Hegerberg. 30 minutes left for play. Zhang. On to Wang. Wasteful from China. Elisabeth Terland. Ada Hegerberg. This could square the game, and that's exactly what has transpired. Now, that could be a massive turning point, and momentum is with them.
Well, just look at the defending here. They just don't read the danger. It's a poor goal to concede.
And level again here. This has been quite the roller coaster ride. Really doing a fine job of protecting the ball. And plenty of scope to be creative in that wide position. Are they going to forge ahead? It's goalkeeping of the highest class.
Well, that should be a goal, really, but what a wonderful save that was. Brilliant from the goalkeeper. She's just saved her team there.
Corner kick played in. Well, it still could be dangerous. Determined defending. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Can they keep it going? Not enough cut and thrust, but they keep possession. That's really good and effective physical play. Now, who can she pick out? Magnificent challenge to win it back. And attempting the through ball. Could it be? And there is the goal to make it a hat-trick. Excellence in finishing, there for all to see.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. And just look at that finish. 1v1 against the keeper, and she hits it with power. It's a great goal.
Possession lost, intercepted. Well, the attacking options appear plentiful. And teammates around her. Has the strength to hang on to it. And using her considerable strength to shield the ball. A really effective shielding under pressure. There to take it away. Keeping possession of the ball with authority. Elisabeth Terland. Running with the ball confidently. Real chance. And it goes to square the game. What a contest this is turning out to be.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
Well, another equaliser. What a topsy-turvy game this has been. Well, showing how good she is at holding the ball up. Zhang Rui. Definitely look as though they want to make this move count. But quick thinking defensively. Doing well to keep possession. Reiten. Well, she has no intention of parting with the ball. Ingrid Sirstad Engen. Shielding the ball superbly. So it's going to be a goal kick here. Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. Into the final 20 minutes. Well, the fans wanted to take on the shot. And there's the goal she was hoping for. Now she can celebrate.
Well, let's look at this again. To pick out this pass shows wonderful vision. It's inch perfect. And then what a strike. That's hit with such ferocity. Certainly no stopping that. That's a great goal.
Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Wang Shuang. Can she find the right pass? An alert piece of defending. Oh, great vision. What can they do from here? She just doesn't want to give the ball away. Chance to finish. And the challenge, crisp and clean. Harvey. Engen. Céline Bizet-Ilde-Hussein. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. This could be the equaliser. No problems grabbing hold of that one. Gao. A chance to whip it in. And after the cross, a tremendous block. Can they hit on the break? Chance to do damage. Surely! And she's in the mood today. She's gone and made it a double.
Well, look at this again, because this is a really well-worked goal. The passing is incisive, the movement off the ball is bright, and it leads to a fairly simple finish in the end. It's a great goal.
Céline Bizet-Ilde-Hussein. Really doing a fine job of protecting the ball. And after that fantastic effort, it's gone out for a throw-in. Frida Mornum. Might be able to get in behind the defence. Timely intervention. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Zhang. In position here to protect the ball. And a textbook interception. Oh, that's a pass of high quality. Just the clearance that was called for. Must be. Oh, that is a majestic goal. Volleyed home with precision and style. Superbly done.
Well, here it is again. Just look at the quality of the cross. It's inch perfect, and then the finish is fairly simple in the end. That's a good goal.
Well, that's really strong play to keep hold of the ball. Hansen. Mornum. Engen. Can they fashion something? They need a goal. Good strength to keep the ball. That's really good and effective physical play. Eikeland. And reading it absolutely superbly. So almost at full time, and the home side on course to eke out a narrow win. Stuart, your thoughts?
Well, going forward, they've been excellent. but they've also been too open at the back. They certainly haven't won this yet.
Physically strong and secure on the ball. And they have possession again. And that's gone out of play for what will be a goal kick. Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. Zhang Rui. She just doesn't want to give the ball away. It did look on for them, but not to be. Wang. Well, by playing keep ball like this, they're keeping the opposition at bay. Down by a goal. This could be their final opportunity to snatch something. Well, that is how to nullify the opposition. Well, not giving the opposition a look in. That's strong play. Frida Mornum. Options in the middle. An alert piece of defending. Shielding the ball superbly. Oh, but they've lost it now. Well, she keeps moving. Well, strong play here. And a goal! They lead by 2 now. And that allows them to breathe a bit more easily.
Well, here's the replay, and it all starts with the delivery into the box. Just begging someone to get on the end of it. And what a good header that is. Yes, the marking could be better, but she just found that little bit of space. In the end, she didn't even need to jump.
Really good interception. Wang. Wang. It needs an accurate cross. Really important piece of last-ditch defending. Well, no let-up, plenty of pressure. Well, really not giving her a moment's peace. Hansen. Torresdottir. On to Harvey. Ild Hussoy. In position here to protect the ball. Well, sadly, they just couldn't keep possession. And the counter looks on here. Options available. They need to get bodies back. Well, that is how to break up a counter-attack. Ada Hegerberg. Well, shielding the ball admirably. Moving forward effectively. And the cross not quite imaginative enough. And it took a touch on the way through, so a corner here. Now sending it in. Not messing around with that clearance. Now can they counter clinically? Wang. Lee. Well, very effective play in possession. Corner awarded. Keen to take it short here. She's made a really good intervention there. Frida Mornum. Just waiting for the support to arrive. Oh, could be. And there it is. She's done it to give them a real chance.
Well, here's the replay, and what a well-delivered cross this is. Perfectly placed, while the movement in the box is equal to it. It's such good timing. What a goal.
Wang Shanshan. Well, she really deserves credit for that challenge. Ada Hegerberg. On the ball in an attacking position, but they've got to do something positive quickly. And a goal to level it up late on here. Just look at the reaction.
Well, as you can see, it's a decent strike, but I'm not sure about the keeper here. She can't be beaten inside that near post.
Well, another equaliser. What a topsy-turvy game this has been. Has the strength to hang on to it. Well, strong play here. And still on the lookout for the goal that could be so important at this juncture. Doing well to keep possession. Now, who can she play it to? Frida Mornum. Showing good defensive judgment. Well, she has no intention of parting with the ball. Elisabeth Terland. Good strength to keep the ball. Well, just trying to drive her team forward here and winning it back. Wang. And with that, the 90 minutes have come to an end. An even contest. Could be. In it goes. Delighted to be two in front. Things look good for them now. And attempting the through ball. And there is the goal to make it a hat-trick. Excellence in finishing, there for all to see. Into the final 20 minutes. And there's the goal she was hoping for. Now she can celebrate. Chance to do damage. And she's in the mood today. She's gone and made it a double. Just waiting for the support to arrive. Oh, could be. And there it is. She's done it to give them a real chance. Ada Hegerberg on the ball in an attacking position, but they've got to do something positive quickly. And a goal to level it up late on here. Just look at the reaction.